All right, we're going. All right, brothers, and we're live. Hey, welcome Northwest Bourbon. This is Mark. Oh, you're this way.
Hey, so I'm Kevin.
And I'm CeeLo. What you
All right.
guys doing?
What's up, Kevin CeeLo? Thanks for coming in and doing Knob Creek blind flight. I'm super excited about tonight. Been pumped up for this one for weeks, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to turn my music off in the background. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so starting with a warm-up glass, I got Knob Creek 900 proof, standard, what do you call it? The flagship offering from Knob Creek. You guys got warm-up bottles?
No, we're just going to go big.
Oh, you're just going straight into it?
Whatever happens, happens.
Well, I mean, I do. I have a warm-up bottle of the Northwest Bourbon mashup is what I call it, but it's a good thing that Mark does for us, where he has his
Is it the summer whiskey sipper?
Look at that.
Is it that one?
No, mine is actually it is. It's a summer whiskey sipper. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I gave you guys your bottles, but I haven't seen Will or Jeffrey or Big Smooth yet. I got bottles for them too, but I just haven't seen them since I bottled that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Troy's in the house.
Hey Troy, what's up?
Cheech is in the house. What's up,
guys? Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So all right, this blind flight. We got finally found the Knob Creek 12-year up here. It's a 12-year age statement, 100 proof.
Okay.
And I was able to get for us two different Knob Creek single barrel store picks. When last video you were in, Kevin, is when we were in Kentucky and we were at the old liquor barn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this is the store pick from Kentucky, the liquor barn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, good stuff.
This is the store pick from the Grand Mountain Lacey Yelm, down just south of us a little ways. There's a liquor store with two sister stores that did this store pick. So we're going to see if this store pick is better than that store pick and if it's better than the 12-year.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So you got bottles A, B, and C?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm doing them just as blind as you guys are now that you know what they are. Because I poured them in bottles and had them separated on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked my beautiful wife, like, hey, honey, can you, label them like this group A, this group B, this group C, whatever. But on the little cards, write down what they are. She's like, I know how to do it. I'm like, well, yeah, I know. You've done it for me before. And she goes, I know how to do it. Move. Like because I was sitting in the chair I was telling her to sit in. I was like, what? Don't act like I'm mansplaining it to you. And she goes, you are.
You gotta watch out, man. She's a pistol, bro.
Yeah, dude. She said I was mansplaining labeling bottles to her.
Oh man, that's just the leader in you, man. You can't help yourself.
Well, yeah, I know, and she's a very smart woman. I don't gotta play catch up with each other. It's good. Ooh, Cheech is at the Junkies meetup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Troy's talking to Cheech. Super jealous. Yeah, Troy, man. Cheech, we're all jealous that you guys got to go out there. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start pouring these samples.
Okay.
Y'all got 3 glasses. And, important one. You guys got water.
Oh, yeah.
Water's a crutch.
I have ginger water, if that counts. I don't know.
I have water, but it's in crouton form.
You have crouton water? Water croutons?
Water croutons? Oh, man. That sounds like some 10 Mile Ruck March stuff there, Lo.
You put those wait. Let me know what store you got that one pick at in the Yelm area. I'll be down there in 3 weeks. Let's see. Troy, are you in our Facebook group? Look up Northwest Bourbon on Facebook. I'm not even sure if you're following us on Instagram, but the if you look up Lacey Yelm Grand Mountain Liquor Store, you'll find it. But I can tag it and send it to you on Facebook or something. Actually, you know what? I can send you a text message. But yeah, if that one turns out to be a killer, you'll definitely want to grab that. And I think next week on the live stream, if my Distiller's Perspective cancels again, because it canceled last week, I got this Buffalo Trace pick from them.
Okay.
It's the same. Hold on. Boom. Boom. See? So it's the same store that gave us this Knob Creek pick. Michelle over at Whiskey Wanderberg picked that up for me because she's awesome. And so I haven't cracked that yet. I can't wait to get into that one. But first, we're going to see how the Knob Creek store pick from them is. I deleted Facebook 11 years ago. Hey, good for you, Troy. It is a crutch.
Yeah, man. We probably get rid of Facebook too.
Hey, dude, I've thought about it so many times. There's been so many times where I was like in the settings about to delete it, and then I was like, there's so many guys that I served with that I found out that they died only because I'm on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of
like nights in the barracks, hanging out, partying with them and stuff like that, and found out like 5 years later they got killed. And they don't have my phone number and stuff like that. The only way I found out was from Facebook, and so that's been a thing that's like been keeping me holding on. Plus, I can show pictures of the kids to their grandparents.
Family easier. Yep.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But that's it, man. Those are like the only two reasons I'm still on that.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to start up on A?
Here we go.
Okay, let's go with A. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little taste here. And I must admit, my Glencairns are right now being washed under nice high heat.
Yeah.
So I have to go with a substitute glass. But
you got rocks glasses? That's cool.
I do.
Oh, Marvin's in the house. What's up, Marvin?
Hey.
You really get a lot of the leather right off the bat. Like, that's the first thing coming through.
Yeah, A is pretty leathery.
Yeah, it is.
Has a little bit of a fruit aspect, but I'm trying to pick out what it is.
I'm going to go with cherry on this one. Just a cherry or a raisin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dehydrated cherry like you'd find in a trail mix. If trail mix was smart enough to put cherries on it. They put craisins and raisins, but no cherries. What's up?
No cherry. Right.
Hey, that costs extra.
Well, listen, man. Great ideas. They make millionaires. So, Mark,
I got a bunch of them. All right, hey, cheers, fellas.
Cheers, brothers. This is tasty.
Ooh, a lot more fruit on the tongue than there was on the nose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That drink's pretty easy for 120.
Jeez. For 120?
Unless it's the 12 year.
Mm.
But I have a 66% chance of being right on
that. Well, you and your stats.
Yeah, and say that the second drink, it burns a little bit more on the tongue. So yeah, it definitely it's hard. It is definitely the darker of them. Looking at the samples when I looked at all three of them together, but right now they all look a little clearer. So
yeah,
it's really hard to judge.
Yeah, there's more dark fruits on that second sip.
Yeah,
and a little bit more barrel as well.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll agree with that one.
That's a good one though.
Definitely not mad.
Yeah, I'm interested to see which one that is.
Yeah,
I don't,
me too.
and the thing is that maybe it's me, but I've noticed a lot of the higher proofs are really, really smooth. It's not what you would think, you know. And I think the first time that I found that out was when we all went to Wild Turkey sometime back when we went to that distillery and we were tasting the 101, and then it was like obviously that one's not too rough, but then
Right.
they had another one, man. It was a higher proof, but that thing was like silk. I was like, wow, that's and it was flavorful.
Right. It's probably the rare breed. Because the
Yeah,
rare
I don't
breed's at
remember.
116.
When we went there, I bought 3 different pours. I don't
Mhm.
remember which one they were. It was just like, haven't seen that in Washington, haven't seen that, haven't seen that. Okay,
Right,
let's go.
right, exactly. And thank you too, Low man, for putting us on, because a lot of times, I mean, we don't really get it. And then of course with Mark now, he's really dissecting a lot of this. So uh, just just thank you guys for introducing us to all these different blends, man.
Oh, there's Michelle. We were just talking about you. So there's Whiskey Wanderberg. She's the one that
Picked up the store pick.
picked us up the store pick of this Knob Creek.
Nice.
That's going up against the Knob Creek store pick from Kentucky and the Knob Creek 12 year. The three of them are going to battle it out in our mouth.
Right. Shout out, Michelle. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try B, man. I'm eager.
All right, let's do it.
Wow, like already there's so much less leather and that coming right off the top. You get a little bit more fruit right off the bat.
I didn't catch a lot of that, Loman. Is there a way to put your microphone closer to your mouth?
No, it's at my
James?
ear. I probably just got to make sure I talk louder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't want you to wake up the kid or nothing, but I missed a lot of what you said, and I didn't want to.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say there's a lot more fruit, a lot less leather coming off the nose.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot more fruit.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mm.
There's like a vanilla flavored Tootsie Roll in there.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Do you get that too? I
Yeah.
laughed at myself because I was like, that sounded ridiculous.
No, it's definitely spot on for the kind of that. It's like a
real sugary.
sugary, yeah, like
Yeah.
a fruit, and I can't place what it is. Most of them have these cherry nodes that kind of disguise themselves as raspberry a little bit for this one.
Right. All right, getting into it.
Let's do it.
Oh, much sweeter fruits on the tip of the tongue than the last one.
Yeah.
And a darker, smokier barrel on the back.
Absolutely.
Feels like a stronger proof as well. I think we definitely hit a 120 proof with this one.
I like it. That's good.
That is good. That is crazy good. You know, I'd be interested to actually taste this over ice. To see how it changes that flavor profile. If it lightens it,
It will. I think it will lighten it up and make it more fruity
yeah.
and refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of balance out that because there's some nice sweet fruits right up front.
Yeah.
There's some nice smoky dark barrel char in the back.
Yeah.
And if like the ice can kind of mellow those and bring those to a little bit more of a harmony, oh, you could drink that all night and really get in trouble.
Absolutely. And the thing I particularly like about B is you get those nodes. You get even from the nose, it's fruit, but it doesn't present itself so strong. But then you taste it and it's like, bam, fruit.
Yeah.
On the back end is charred barrel, and then it almost like it just spreads on your tongue.
Right.
It's
Equals out.
It's really, really good. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Thinking back now, I probably won't drink this with rocks, man. I'll probably just do this maybe one finger, neat. Keep it like that. Keep it simple with this particular one.
Yep. That's how I wind up drinking the Jefferson Ocean.
Man, really? Neat? Dang.
Not even chilled, which is really weird for me because like I almost love all of.
I was about to say,
give me bourbon and it's chilled. I'm a happy camper, but like,
yeah, I know. I was about to say
20,
that.
The 24 voyage is just so caramelly, and yeah, I added water and like the caramel just was too much. Not water, but I added one ice cube and the caramel was just so overpowering of everything that I was like, nope, I gotta go neat. It doesn't work out.
Yeah, if it's too much caramel, man, yeah, it messes with my taste buds a little bit.
Yeah.
And it starts to become,
you at least get the smoke and everything else together, so it works out.
It might be worth a cigar behind the Jefferson.
What's up, Jack?
Jack, what's up? Thanks for joining us, man.
So if you guys were gonna rank A versus B, before we get on this, before we get to Charlie, just Alpha and Bravo.
Man, they're so different though.
Yeah. I will say this. In terms of flavor profile, I'm already liking B.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more complex to me.
Yeah, I think the complexity and it balances it out a lot better than A.
Oh yeah.
Going back to A and taking a drink of it, like yeah, you do get a little bit more caramel in the beginning, but like you have so much more going on with B.
Right,
Oh, yeah,
right.
for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I just went back and forth twice, and they hit different parts of the palate in different ways, but there's a lot of similarities between the two, of course, which we could expect.
Sure.
But yeah, I think I'm leaning more Bravo as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I think Alpha has more of a like a light raisiny more than
The dehydrated fruits.
yeah versus B that has a lot more complex flavor notes, especially when they hit the palate.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of tricks you a little bit once you start with the nose. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
Subtle. It's there, but it's subtle, and then it's like bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Oh, that's good stuff, though.
Yes.
All right, what do you think Charlie's bringing to the table?
I'm gonna go with what is bourbon.
What is bourbon
600?
for 500? Tell him what he's won.
One more sip.
All three of these have a nice, beautiful, rich, like old copper penny color. Not the new pennies, the old ones.
Right. Really nice.
No, they look nice.
Now, for the nose for Charlie, man, I'm getting a little apple.
It does have lighter fruits. I was gonna say pear.
Pear? Okay, we can go with pear.
Lighter across the board.
Yeah, we can go with pear. I'll go with that one. Yeah, either apple or pear. It's like
Whoa, Jack, you got a barrel pick of Kentucky Spirit? I've never seen one. Ever.
Oh, interesting.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Yeah, Jack agrees you want a sip of bourbon.
Right, see?
Yeah, that's pretty much winning.
You are winning, sir.
Wow.
And I must admit, man, I watched my doggone Glencairns, man. and I know I would be able to give a little bit better feedback. But this rocks glass is actually capturing what I needed to capture, so
Yeah.
I might be all right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think you're good, man.
Because I see
There's one channel in particular that went on a little rant about how important the glassware is, and about how you have to have these like certain super fancy glasses. And he was showing all these glasses that he was sure that nobody else knew about. He was very pretentious about it. But I was like, man, you know how many distilleries that our crew has been to, and you know what they give us sips out of? Little plastic cups, like little shooters and stuff. When you do samples at the distillery,
right, exactly.
some of them, like Woodinville, they'll give you the Glencairns.
Right. Yeah.
But a lot of the other ones, you have a little plastic cup, and you taste it. You get that flavor punch. You get that profile in your mouth because it's still good whiskey flowing across your palate and just making you a happy person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh. What's interesting, man, I just blew in the glass and I got a blast of peppermint. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy because I didn't smell peppermint, but when I blew into it, that's that subliminal suggestion stuff you're pulling on me. And I don't like it.
Yeah.
I wish
taking over your mind.
It's like, man, this is
you're playing with my emotions.
Playing with my emotions.
Yep, James Morgan. Yeah. True story.
Okay.
This one is a little bit more proof forward than the other two.
Yes, it is. It's very spicy.
Yeah.
Compared to Alpha and Bravo.
What do you got, CeeLo?
I would say for me, it's spicy at the very beginning, but then it seems to mellow out really quickly. So I don't feel it going all the way back, burning all the way down. It's just spicy right at the very front of my tongue, and then mellowing out.
Right.
Yeah.
The fruits and the woods right on the front, similar to the other two coming in, but when it hit the back, it was really proof forward. Like it kicked not only the proof point, but some of that the peppery, the like hot cinnamon spiciness.
Yeah.
But like you said, CeeLo, it did mellow out really quickly. And the rest of your palate really mellows out to a nice blanket of happy flavors. But there was a punch in there.
Yeah, but then like once you follow it up with that second sip, then like you get a little bit more of the caramel, a little more balance of the fruitiness. But I mean, to me, I think still straight neat. I'd have to go B overall.
Hey, Livewire, cheers to you, man, and appreciate you guys came over from the Deathless Dogs. That's one of the reasons why every Thursday go on live at this time, because sometimes the Deathless Dogs ends a little bit earlier or ends a little bit later, and then after Dan signs off, there's nobody else on, and basically Thursday just works for us. And last week, our Distiller's Perspective canceled on us. Ended up doing the Wild Turkey Blind. This week, I already had it planned from weeks ago to do this Knob Creek blind. Oh man, this one is a good one. This Knob Creek showdown. This is a tough fight. It really is.
Yeah. It really is. And I'll be honest with you, man. Knob Creek really surprised me on this one, just simply because it's like, I mean, Knob Creek it's middle of the road in some cases. In some cases, man, it's some people's preferred. I met a guy this last time when we were down in Kentucky training. He was all about Knob Creek, man. He was like, "Oh, that's one of my favorites," and I'm like, I mean, he's not a Jim Beam guy like Jim Beam itself, but he likes some of the other ones. Kind of like. The folks who like Heavenly Hill, like, we like stuff from them.
Like pretty much anything they do is gold. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of one of those deals, man. And so I was like, yeah, I'll mess with a little Knob Creek every now and again, but it's one of those things where I was for this particular flight challenge, man. I was super surprised at this. It's just the flavor profiles, man. That's what got me. I'm pleasantly surprised right now, honestly.
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna check to see how we're doing with the poll. I totally agree with you, Kevin. First time I tried Knob Creek, didn't know much about it. Thought it was a good value. 9-year-old, age stated, 100 proof.
Yeah.
Just good, great balance, smooth tasting whiskey.
Yeah.
This bad boy, at the time, it was $23 out the door at the PX, and I've kept it on the bar ever since. So it's been like a solid 2 years now that's been here. But I want to check. How the poll is doing.
Okay.
So the poll is, which is your favorite Knob Creek? I just posted it up. So all you guys in the chat, go ahead and let me know if you can see the poll. And so I've got 4 different offerings from Knob Creek that you guys in the chat can vote on right now. Which one is your favorite? All right, cool. All right, so A, B, and C, where are you guys ranking these so far?
I think for myself, I'm going B, A, C.
Kevin?
Yeah, man, I have to go the same.
I was going to say the exact
same. When I looked at the color, I really thought A was going to be the more aged one, and it still might be. But yeah. And so I thought it would be the one that I was gonna be like, oh, come here, you're like the best. And B just has so much more well balancedness coming out of it with everything. B's so I just dropped the small.
It's got a great balance, but it's still complex. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just dropped a small ice cube into each one, so we'll see how that works out.
Oh,
all right, so let's go reverse CBA. If you still got some in your glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's go reverse CBA.
Okay.
And see if going back the other way still lands us at the same decision point.
Okay.
All right, so you got the poll. Good. Thank you for letting me know that you can see it. Hard choices. Never had the smoked maple. All right, the smoked maple is 90 proof, Knob Creek, and it's still labeled a bourbon. It says it's a bourbon with natural flavors. And from what I know about the rules about bourbon, which I never claimed to be an expert, but it can't be flavored. And so I'm wondering if they finished it in maple cask, because if it's finished in something, that it's a bourbon originally, and it can still be called a bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
But I could not find the information letting me know how they got this bad boy to taste so mapley and still be able to legally put on the label that it's a bourbon. So if any of you in the chat or in the replay, put in the comments below, how are they still be able to call it a bourbon, but it is flavored with smoked maple? Because it has a lot of, like, if you take what you just drank with that Knob Creek and put maple syrup in it. Now, it comes off kind of sweet at first, but mellow it out over some ice or something. It's not bad. Especially since a lot of the flavored whiskeys are down to 35% or something like that. You know what I mean? To where all you're tasting is sugar, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, that's when you know, man. It's just they just wanted to taste good, and I think honestly, man, it's really kind of a sellout for companies to do that. If it's fine, like you said, if it's finished in a charred barrel that's somehow made of maple wood, for instance, or something like that. But if you're gonna add just some weird artificial flavor to it, man, it
Right.
kind of ruins it, man. It kind of makes it cheap, and it's like you might as well take shots of that stuff instead of.
Yeah,
Black
this tastes
velvet.
like if you went to a coffee shop and got those pumps of syrup, that's what this tastes like. That's why I tried it, and it literally has dust on it now.
Is that black velvet, man?
Yeah, man.
Oh boy. Well, see, when
It
you
was
have
a present. Don't even look at me like that. It was a present.
listen, I already know, man. I already know that is not your doing.
That's not my jam.
It's not. I already know. But I mean, stuff like that, you could mix it with certain things. You can cook with it. You can, I don't know, man. You can reduce it down in some sugar and some
What's
honey
up,
or
old man
something.
Joe?
Pour it over your ice cream, whatever it is, man. But
Yeah.
to drink that kind of stuff, that's a stomachache waiting to happen, honestly.
Oh yeah. If it's artificial sweetener, no, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Adding honey, like all natural, like not that high fructose corn syrup nonsense. All natural honey, adding that as the substitute for the sugar syrups and stuff for some mixed drinks, way better option.
Yeah. So once you drink that black velvet, did you like automatically grow a mullet when you tried it, or like
That dude's crazy? He said it.
Play with me, Lolo.
He turned him into Joe Dirt instantly.
All $12 of it running through me, get me all jammed up to jump in my Trans Am. I tell you what, put some mustard on my biscuits.
Ew, nasty.
Oh man, I went CBA, and they get sweeter on down the line.
Yeah,
C's more spicy, B's right in the middle, A came off sweet.
Yeah, a lot sweeter.
Oh, Jeffrey Whack. What's up, Jeff? The Whack Attack. I wish I could like artificial sweeteners. I would wait. Oh man, I can't. I can't do the artificial stuff, man. Once I nixed high fructose corn syrup out of my house, I can't go back to it, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's for my kids, right? But all like peanut butters, maple syrups, there's no soda in the house. Ketchup. If you buy regular cheap ketchup, that has a ton of high fructose corn syrup in it.
Absolutely.
Like, I have a no high fructose corn syrup policy in the house because I've been to Mexico twice and saw that they put real cane sugar in their soda. And I'm like, dude, if Mexico is doing their drinks healthier than us, then
we got an issue.
Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so my kids don't eat that, so I keep it out of the house. And so I can't do it. Can't do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and I never so Michelle, I never really thought about using flavored whiskey as a simple syrup. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I never thought about that. I typically cook with stuff like that. I'll make some type of glaze for a turkey or a ham or something like that with some of this artificially flavored stuff, just so I can.
The butterscotch,
dude.
Yeah, but he uses all natural stuff to make his butterscotch.
Yeah, man. That's my thing, man. I reduce some pears, cloves, brown sugar with that. Oh my goodness gracious. My family almost ran me out of here, man, when I made that glaze, man.
With the butterscotch?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, sir. I even make homemade biscuits, man, and I'll reduce that down with some butter, and I'll just hit the biscuits with that, man. So all y'all out there, man, that want some ideas, I'll be back.
Deathless Dogs. What's up, Dan? Thanks for coming by, brother. DMC again. I think I said hi to you already. But so P,
Yep.
I make homemade biscuits here every weekend because we make biscuits and gravy from scratch every weekend. And little trickster trick. I don't know if you do this too, because my mama was a country girl and taught me how to do it. But so
Right.
you make your dough for your biscuits and roll it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then put a layer of butter, smooth it out. Then fold that bad boy over, roll it again, put butter on it, smear the butter on again, fold it over, roll it again. That way you get them layers. That's where you get them layered biscuits, where it's got that texture to it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
man. And so for reference, man, so I'm from Georgia, country boy. Hey, man. I mean, we don't get that deep, but thank you for that, because now I'm going to use that. Man, we use lard, with flour,
Yeah, but still, even with the
butter.
lard, the layering,
Yep.
game changer with your biscuits.
Game changer, man.
Oh, Whack Attack says
You
right
make
here,
me- Y'all making me hungry. Listen, man, that's how we do it, man. I mean, we so one of our buddies, we call him
Yeah, hey,
Money Made.
OMJ, old man Joe. KP here. This is Kevin. He's in the Northwest Bourbon crew. If you go through the videos, he's been in probably half a dozen of our videos. But yeah, he's part of the Northwest Bourbon crew. He's in the Army Reserve unit with me, CeeLo, Will. Will wasn't able to make it here with us today. I've been talking to him all day, trying to get a chance for me and Will to link up and give him his samples.
Instead, he wanted to go to a trip to Mexico and
Yeah.
didn't
I
even
got
invite
Will's
us.
samples right here, and I'm like, dude, I just need 5 minutes to link up with you so I can throw these at you. So when you're doing what you got to do, I don't care if you come late, just come. But you know how he's a school teacher.
Yep.
And he's a coach, and so he had a night practice tonight, and that he had to coach at, and he didn't want to rush, that stress of like rushing to do one thing to the other.
Right.
And so he's like, I'll sit this one out. And so I got his he'll still get the samples. I'm still going to give him these so he can try all three. But that's why Will wasn't here with us tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Hey,
KP is here in Washington
Yep.
State with me and CeeLo here.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Well,
yes, sir.
I was born in Georgia, elementary school in Tennessee. My mom was raised in like the country of Indiana, and so she taught me how to cook.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, the thing about the military, man, is that I tell you
Biscuit
what,
croissants, yeah.
we definitely bring a lot of different elements to the table. I really wasn't a bourbon guy, honestly,
West
to
Side.
begin with, but hanging out with these two brothers made me appreciate just the complexity of bourbon. And so every year we would go to Kentucky, which, anybody who drinks bourbon understands that Kentucky is kind of the home of bourbon. It's just where it was born. And so we just decided, you know what, man, let's just see what these tours are all about. And so after that, man, it was just like, it was amazing. And then, we all bring different things to the table. Like, if we had to prepare a spread for anybody, trust me, y'all would like it. Y'all would like it. Because
we've done it. We've done it at Will's house.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Lo does some stuff, man, with a waffle maker, man, that'll make your head spin. Like, this dude,
you had to bring that up.
Smartest dudes I know, man, but that dude can burn. And then Mark, I've had his cooking. I was like, hold on, dude, wait a minute. You're not supposed to be able to cook like that. What in the world? And so we bring so many different facets to the table in terms of food and how to prepare it. So it's only right that we convene all of that over bourbon, man. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So
yeah, especially for how much we all like barbecue as well.
Ooh, say less. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And unfortunately, Will's not here because they got their Charred and Twisted
shout out
side project where they make their own barbecue sauce from scratch. and they do their rollouts with their brisket and all that stuff. Man, that stuff is on point.
So damn good.
So good.
Absolutely. We're due kind of a big hookup, man. We have have Charred and Twisted actually doing some stuff.
Well,
So,
yeah, our barbecue got delayed 4 times now throughout this summer.
Yeah,
because
man.
because between our crew and Drunk Uncles,
Yeah.
then like something kept coming up to where we had to push it back another week.
Right.
And so now it's not even on the calendar, man. We've pushed it so many times.
Right. Yeah, we got to get that on the calendar, man, because that's got to happen, man. That's got to happen. Like, people have to see us, really infusing the food with the liquid gold here, and for us to be on site with that and just enjoying, different perspectives on life and love and bourbon and food. I mean, it has to happen.
Well, yeah. So this Sunday we were supposed to do the our crew, Whiskey Wine 101 with Whiskey Wonderberg, their crew, along with the 3 Drunk Uncles. We were all supposed to go to Old Soldier this Sunday, but it got pushed back because of some stuff going on with Andy over at Old Soldier.
Gotcha.
And so what I proposed to him, which I haven't gotten feedback from him yet, but I proposed September 11th.
You know what, man?
If there's not a better day to get together with friends and family and have some drinks and some good food.
Solid.
And so that's what I proposed. So hopefully we can make that happen.
I hope he agrees to it, man. I think that'll be really, really cool.
And I'm gonna bring my tater tot casserole.
Oh, you do a tater tot casserole too? Yo, you know what, man? My wife.
You had it at Mayfield, and you looked at me like I was crazy.
I'm not a casserole guy, man. But look, since you're doing that, my wife just did one, man, and my son swears by it. So I just had it. I had no idea, and I don't know. I just had hers. That's crazy. Like, my wife has never, made anything like that for me. That's one of her things, casseroles. And I'm just kind of like, man, I'm not messing with no casseroles, man. Get out of here with that.
Well, my thing, being like at heart a country boy, I don't measure.
You're not supposed to.
I literally put in a handful of cheese, a little handful of chopped fresh garlic, a double handful of onion. Like, that's how I measure every time.
You ain't saying nothing wrong, bro. Like,
right, I know. Like I said, last time you were over here for our barbecue and you had some.
Yeah.
You were a fan.
Oh, of course. Because you can burn, bro. You can burn. Like, that's not even up for debate. Like, anybody who would ever have your food, bro, they would definitely say, like, I would eat that again.
Thank you. All right, hey, did your guy, when you went back, CAB, BAC, CAB, whatever, going back and forth in these as we've been chatting, did your order of march change?
I think I'm still BAC. Like,
I think so.
It brings the sweetness even when you go back, and even with adding some ice to it, I'm still stuck with BAC.
Yep.
And the results.
Yep. Let's get to the results. The lovely wife kept it a secret from me. All right, so Charlie, Liquor Barn.
Okay.
Charlie is Liquor Barn.
Okay, dig it. That's Kentucky.
All right, so Charlie came off the most proof forward, most spice forward, and compared to the other two, it's fantastic, really good, but not our favorite, and it was unanimous.
And it does mellow out a lot more of that spice when you put it over ice. So adding that one ice cube mellowed it out a lot, but
Oh,
still,
wow. Oh,
B
wow.
was way better.
See,
Okay.
I haven't tried them over ice yet. So I'm definitely gonna get to that. So let's go to number 2. Number 2
Okay.
is Alpha, right?
Yeah. KC12.
The 12-year
Oh, wow.
came off nice and sweet, good balance. So we voted unanimously. The 12-year got second place, and that means the local pick from the Grand Mound Lacey Gilm
Wow.
Bravo that had the great sweetness up front, the great smoky, spicy barrel
Wow.
in the back. They had the
Right.
complexity with balance combined. Winner of them all, our local store pick.
That is definitely interesting.
What?
Yep.
Hey,
So
man, it
that's
just goes to
Bravo,
show you,
fellas.
man, and you never know. That's why I
Yep.
love these blinds, man, because you never know. You just literally, you're not skewed by anybody's opinion. You're not skewed by advertisement. You're not
Yep.
skewed by, the labeling on the bottle. Nothing. It's all your senses, and that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
And what's crazy is there wasn't very much debate. Like
No.
from glass to glass, all three of us were on the same page with this is what this glass has to offer. This is what we enjoy about it. This is where it's a little shy. Okay, next glass, and we were like pretty much in unison there with the outcome.
Yeah. Which
Hey,
is
what's up,
shocking. I
Brian?
thought we'd be a little more split.
Hey, good to see you, Brian. Glad you're here.
Right on. Hey,
Brian.
thanks everybody for joining us, by the way.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about that you love food over bourbon. Sadly, that's not sad.
It's not sad. It's not sad.
Those are facts.
Yeah, you need food to live. And if you can get good food, even better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All day. All day. All day, man.
Man, now that I know that Bravo is the 12-year, that's pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Bravo's the 12-year. You mean Alpha?
That's what I said. I mean, in our ranking. Our ranking as 1, 2, and 3. Number 2. Don't call me out when I'm wrong.
Just pour another. Just
You should have started with that, man. Lead with that, okay?
Yeah, I said Bravo. I meant second place. Second place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say that now.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness gracious, man, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be mad getting a glass of any one of those handed to you.
Oh no,
and paying
no.
for it.
All three of them
absolutely.
are fantastic. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
can't
think
wait
it's
for the
crazy
next
that
Thursday,
one store pick came out above the 12-year, and one store pick came out just slightly below the 12-year.
Yeah,
The
close,
12-year is
but
pretty good.
that is like there's several other bottles that are aged longer and that are not even like that. I would put it well above. So
Yeah.
I am still intrigued to see Jim Beam's labeling on that one for the smoked maple, because they're really specific about theirs that if it does have the active any flavoring added, Jim Beam's really specific that they'll just say that it's a whiskey, because when you look at their fire and every app, all of that just say whiskey. So
Yeah.
I would be intrigued to see what we do find out about that later on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. Yo, shout out to James Morgan. Cheers, brother. And definitely listen. Good food is always on the menu, man. It's always a high topic. It has to be. It has to be. You know, we're gonna start doing some stuff with food too, man. Wait, just wait. We're gonna wait. What do they say on TV? Wait, there's more. Okay?
Just wait, there's more.
Just wait, there's more. We're gonna get some seafood involved. We're gonna take it back down south for all my Pacific Northwesterners.
Are you talking about Creole?
Man, listen, man, we're about to do it. I'm about to do seafood broils, certain types of etouffees. Listen, man, Northwest Bourbon, we're so diverse here. It's not just bourbons. Like, we can cook too. Like,
and we do off screen. Yeah.
Right. What we do off screen.
What happens in Vegas?
Foolery that we do off screen.
What happens in Kentucky
stays in Kentucky. I had to hurry up and say that, man. This dude.
Yeah, I think every year I end up barbecuing, so it'll be weird that this last summer was my last summer going out with you guys. So that'll be an interesting change of events.
Oh yeah, hey, why you got to bring that up? That you're not going to come with us next year?
That'll be sad.
I mean, I just said I'm not going out with you. That doesn't mean I won't meet you or figure out something else.
Okay, so listen. Since you're gonna do that, man, listen. The next one is gonna be my last one. So I retire as well. Damn, I guess his feelings are hurt. Okay. I was about to say, like, you just like cut it off. He's like, nah, man, I don't want to hear that.
So Whiskey Wine 101, Marvin, Michelle, Troy, September 11th. That's what I'm thinking, is that y'all's crew, our crew, if Andy from Old Soldier, if you know, because he's got some stuff going on, which is why he had to cancel this weekend. And so if that's still going on by the time September 11th happens, we're still gonna make it happen. All right. Even if we got to do it at my house, I've got the patio for it. And so September 11th, wipe it off on your calendars. Troy, you're definitely invited. I really hope that we're able to do it at the Old Soldier Distillery, but if we're not, we're still going to make it happen, because that is just we're going to flip that into a good positive date to get together with friends and family, you know, all thankful that we're all still here, because there's many times that we could have not been. And get together, have some good food, have some good drinks, just enjoy each other's company. Yeah?
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to all my bourbon lovers. Shout out to all our veterans. Shout out to all our first responders. Shout out to all our teachers. Shout out to all of our tradesmen and women. And man, you guys just keep winning, man. Like, you all are the lifeblood of this country. Yep. Either you building it or you're protecting it. So shout out to you. Cheers.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'm going to cut the live stream. I'll finish with you guys backstage. To all of you guys watching with us live here, appreciate you guys for being here. Much love to you. Cheers to you. All you guys catching the replay, drop a comment below. Tell me what you guys are drinking on. Hopefully you got some of this, some good Knob Creek. And us bourbon drinkers got to share our food recipes with each other too, because that's what keeps us alive, right? Some good food.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
That's it.
Go down. Good night, guys. Cheers all. Burn, protect, enjoy.